Hey, I know this might sound surprising, but what if I told you with the right steps and focus, building a successful online course business is actually pretty simple? All you need is the right guidance of what you need to do and what to avoid at all cost. So if you're watching this, you're probably wondering, how do I create a course that sells? And that is the $1 million question. Maybe you've already put in the hard work of building a course, recording the videos, researching the market, uploading, and trying to build a community around your offer, but nobody's buying. Or maybe you're just starting out and want to turn your experience and expertise into a course, but have no idea where to begin. No matter where you're at in your journey, I understand. I've been in your shoes and I'm 100% here to help. I'm excited to help because online courses, that's my jam. And I believe they are an incredible way to share your skills, expertise, and your story with the world, making a meaningful impact on those who need you the most. Now, the hardest part is not just starting your course, but starting it the right way. So let's get into that. If you're an expert in your field or a one-on-one coach, but feeling burnt out from doing everything all the time, you're in the right place. Or maybe you're already a course creator, frustrated by the lack of progress and wondering if it's even worth it. Stay with me for the next 15 minutes and I'll show you how to do this the right way. Yes, online learning is booming, but many digital entrepreneurs and experts still struggle. So let me share the 4 steps you need to scale your skill set and unique genius to smash your income and impact people with an online education business. Today, I'm going to show you a proven method I've developed that helps experts, coaches, and entrepreneurs and consultants like you turn their skills into 5, 6, or even 7-figure course education businesses. Now, who am I and why should you trust me? Great question. I'm Carl, and I've worked with clients in 14 different countries, helping experts increase their impact, income, and authority. And over the past 10 years, my business has created wealth and freedom for me. I started my entrepreneurial journey at 23 when I opened my first nightclub. That experience led me into real estate and loan brokering. And although I no longer broker loans, I still run the real estate business that I started in 2009, Private Investments. I also have a degree in management information systems and a master's in information technology management, which allowed me to work with many Fortune 100, 500, and 1,000 companies. So how did I get here? Teaching people how to create courses. In 2009, I created a blog called the REI Beast and offered my first digital product. Flipping real estate and selling digital products just kind of hooked me. I knew I could be a professional and have another income stream by sharing what I knew. So I've been creating courses ever since. In 2022, I started a software company called Course Creative, a platform for digital product creators to create, market, sell, and scale their courses and community businesses. Over those 2 years, I realized that many people that used my platform, Course Creative, really didn't know how to create a course, even if they wanted to. So I created courses on how to create a course, how to create a webinar, sell your course using Facebook and Instagram ads, how to even pre-sell your course, and also how to stream your marketing live videos to all the social media platforms. These courses are called Brain Brew, Webinar Brew, Social Brew, Pre-sell, and Stream Surge, designed to help anyone, no matter where they are in their journey, to get the training they need to be successful. Now, you might be thinking, well, you own your own education company, a software company, and a real estate company. What does this have to do with me starting out? In February 2017, I started creating a large course called Creation to Realization. And that was pretty much a course that took you from how to come up with a concept and how to realize that product from a digital aspect. So pretty much course creation, but it's going to be very intensive. But right before that, I tore my patella tendon in my left knee playing basketball. And due to the stress that I incurred from just everyday life and business and all of that, and the injury on top of that, in that moment, I had a stroke and almost died. I was in the hospital for 5 days, completely paralyzed on my right side. So needless to say, there was no product launch. Real estate deals immediately stopped because I was the point of failure. Like, I had to do everything. My bank account dropped to 1,600 bucks. I became homeless and I lived in an extended stay hotel for 2 years with my best friend Molly, my 58-pound American Pit Bull Terrier. So imagine the scenario for the first 6 months after my stroke, all I could do was utilize a walker because they misdiagnosed my left patella knee tear as a like a stress or something like that, and I couldn't use my knee at all. So I'm paralyzed on the right side, and my leg on this side does not work because I can't use my patella tendon to kick my leg out. So, needless to say, it was a massive struggle. However, I did do rehab for my knee after I got properly diagnosed and had the surgery. And I did rehab for my stroke for over 2 years. And I relied on disability, food cards, and food pantries. Like I was struggling just to survive. But I knew I had skill sets and I needed money. So I found gigs on Craigslist and built websites for clients. So that was the beginning of my financial recovery. Now, on October 21st, 2021, Molly passed away, but not before she knew that I was going to be okay. Now I have an e-learning company, software company, and a real estate company. And I share this not to brag, but to inspire you. And no matter what your situation is, you can make it. Now, when I had this stroke, I pretty much thought that was the worst day of my life. And not knowing like all the events that would happen after the fact, like all the struggles and all that. But I promised myself to work hard and to live each day like it was my last. My journey was to inspire and to serve. I wanted to help others make mistakes that I've made because I'm 100% confident that you have unique skills and your story is worth telling and sharing with others. Now, I've helped hundreds of people build businesses they love, creating space and freedom for them. And this is not just a theory. It's a proven method that helps me generate over 22 million in revenue in the last 3 years from my programs, tested by hundreds of clients in every niche. So how do we help you skyrocket your online coaching business? In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how to create a successful online course business that scales without the necessary friction or a bunch of technology that you have to piece or duct tape together. I like to say one framework, one software, and that's it. With that said, let's dive in. First, we need to find you a specific niche. Remember this, broad equals broke, specific equals sales. If you choose a broad niche, you'll struggle to find clients. The old way was to be a generalist, but now the online course space is too crowded for that. General niches like beauty and sports or entertainment will leave you amongst just so many other people trying to do the exact same thing. Instead, be a specialist. Position yourself as an expert in a very specific niche to attract a very specific client. Your niche should be based on your experience, making you unique and uncopyable. Now, your story and experience and skills are your secret sauce. Anyone can teach tactics, but your story and skills is what makes you unique. Think about transformation or skills you've mastered. For example, for myself, my unique selling proposition is I went from a stressed out, burnt out, struggling, unhealthy entrepreneur to a thriving 8-figure business owner. So what's your story? How did you transform? What can you help others achieve? So you're probably asking, well, how do I start? Well, there's some questions that you have to answer. What's a problem that you solve for yourself? That's a good starting point. What's your career expertise in? Who are your favorite clients and what results did you achieve for them? What do people often ask you help with? Like that one question that they always ask, they know who the go-to person is, and they're always asking you how to do X, Y, and Z. That is your secret sauce. If we were doing this meeting face to face and I had $1,000 in my hand and I said, talk about something for 20 minutes that without any preparation that you can go for right now for 20 straight minutes, what would that topic be on? That may be a good starting point. Some other questions you can think about are, what's the most transformational experience that you've had and love to share with others? What transformation have you created for yourself and others? Or what mistakes and frustrations would you stop people from repeating? Those are all great questions to help you start thinking about your course creation topic. Now, answering these questions helps you identify your niche, which is crucial for creating a successful course. Now, we've helped thousands of people do this, and it's the foundation for your entire business. Your unique experience is your greatest advantage. Authenticity is your greatest currency. Starting here helps you to create a shortcut and to stand out. Your unique experience is your greatest advantage. Authenticity is your greatest currency. Starting here helps you create a standout program. Next, think about your ideal client. Your program should take each client through the same curriculum every time. So that means they take the program and they get the expected result, no matter who the client is. And it's so important that your ideal client is a match. So you have to create an ideal profile for your ideal client. So that means they have a smooth transition from start to finish, from A to Z, from the idea of what they want to the actual transformation result that you deliver. The client should be in a specific place in their journey, experiencing the most pain or a very specific challenge and seeking a very specific outcome. This ensures that they are motivated to do the work and also take action. So what we do in our course creation process is we start with a proof of concept and we look at what is already successful in our niche. So for example, we'll look at what are the top YouTube channels trending in the category? What are the top courses that are offered in my specific niche on the market already? What are the top books in this category? Who are the experts that wrote them? Who are influencers that are in this category? Doing your market research helps you understand your ideal client and what they're seeking. Don't fall into the curse of the expert, where you think you know what people want and build a program for 6 months, 3 months, whatever that period of time is, based on that assumption. This quite often, almost 99% of the time, leads to failure. Instead, just find out what people are already investing in and engaging with. This way, you'll create a program that meets their needs and goals and give them the results. So in the marketing world, we call our ideal customer our ICA. We'll call it your ideal avatar, right? So you'll hear ICA or ideal client avatar. And this research is crucial for you to find the exact success for your ideal client. So those two things go together. So with that said, you have to talk to your avatar. This research is crucial for success as you find your ideal client or your ICA, ideal client avatar. And this is how you do it. Use the prompts shared earlier to identify where your clients are at right now online. And it's very critical to understand who you want to work with, but who you do not want to work with. Get specific and remember, buyers before building. You're not selling right away. You're listening and building relationships and understanding your clients' experiences. This leads to stronger sales, more clients, and higher conversion rates. Now, if you don't have an audience yet, that's fine. You'll build it from scratch. And if you do so, that's great. If you have a large audience, you're ahead of the curve. But if you don't worry. The key is to actively build relationships and understand your ideal customer's experience. We'll cover various strategies in our program, but here's the basics. Search hashtags on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok about your niche or your category and leave thoughtful comments. Join Facebook groups related to your niche and gain invaluable insights, and also make sure you interact. Those are just two of the methods that you can use in order to gain client insights. So what's next? Next, let's create your mini course. Now, you didn't hear me say, let's create your course. Let's create your signature course. Creating a signature course or a main course that has 12 modules in it, and within that, maybe 5 videos, that is a massive undertaking. And people try to short sell the effort. It's a lot of effort. We don't want to, I don't want you to even start on that. Once again, we want to pre-sell the idea that I just walked you through. Now, the thing that we do is we create mini courses. We call them mini course prototypes. So what exactly is a mini course? So it's a smaller, more focused version of your full course. Now you can create 3, 5, or even 7 mini courses that realizes your ultimate unique selling proposition. Now, once your mini courses are created, you can package them into one single signature course. Now, the term prototype that I just used in this context is the way to test your ideas and get feedback from your audience before you dive into creating the full-blown course. It helps you to see what works and what doesn't without putting a ton of time and effort up front. So the model of a mini course goes like this. Let's say our target audience is married men over 40 who need to lose 20 pounds to feel better about themselves without the hassle of spending 2 hours in the gym. That is a very specific idea, right? It's a very specific, unique selling proposition. So that's the idea. Now let's break that down, that overall niche, to target into 5 mini course topics. So I was able to do this, and we utilize AI to help us generate these ideas into structure, your course outlines. There's no need to go through this madness of trying to create everything on your own. There will be a specific time for your own voice to be valid and for you to be able to show your personality and all that. This is not the time, though. The time right now is to figure out exactly how to structure everything. That way it makes sense. That way it flows together. That way mini course 1, when they're done with that, they'll be excited to take mini course 2 because mini course 2 picks up from mini course 1. So once again, we have a unique selling proposition of men over 40 who need at least to lose 20 pounds to feel better about themselves without the hassle of spending 2 hours in the gym. Now, mini course 1, we're going to create one for specific and effective home workouts. And as you can see here, this mini course should focus on 15 to 30-minute workouts that can be done at home with minimal equipment. It's perfect for guys who don't have time or desire to go to the gym for hours. Now, with that said, that mini course, you could create 3 to 5 videos for that specific, quick, and effective home workouts. Now, once that's you've created that and you're selling that, guess what? Now you can start mini course number 2, nutrition for busy men. Now, once again, the same process. And now mini course 3, mindset and motivation, stress management techniques, and lastly, improving sleep for weight loss. Now you have all 5 of those mini courses that you've created in a matter of, you could create all 5 of these in a matter of weeks. Because now you've got a specific roadmap. So it's not going to take you months. You've got 5 of them, and now you've got 5 things that are selling, and now you can package those into your signature course. So I've got maybe course 1 is a mini course 1 selling at $27 or even $17. Course 2, $27. Course 3, $47. Course 4, $37, whatever, and course 5, $97. And then we sell this actual signature course for all of those for $497, $697, $997. Just depends on what you're offering, what the market will demand, etc. But by this time, from the time somebody's actually came into your world and they experienced your very first mini course, they've already became a customer. It's easier to resell to a current customer than it is to go out and get cold customers. So you've already established this relationship through the first mini course. So now that you've got these people that have already taken your course 1, you can reach out to them and say, hey, I've created this new course on how to, and you present the topic. They'll be much more willing to buy because they already know, like, and trust you. So all of this framework is the secret sauce into getting started, 1, very quickly, and 2, without you having to continuously grow a list. By breaking down your USP into these mini courses, we make it easier for our audience to digest the information and start seeing results immediately without feeling overwhelmed. Each mini course addresses a specific aspect of their weight loss journey in this example, making the overall process more manageable and effective. Now, you'll apply everything I say from this moment forward to the other 4, 5, or 6 modules. Before you know it, you have 5 or 6 modules for sale and the 1 signature course. So 6 products from 1 idea. Pretty cool, right? And that's without you stressing out, and that's without you stressing out your ideal client. With our framework, we already created our outline that I showed you for our mini courses. So we got our USP, we got our 5 mini course topics. Now we're going to take that mini course topic, break that down into 3 to 5 videos. And that's the only thing you're going to provable, because you'll see people come into the market and they'll be offering something and then they disappear.